Hello again, and welcome to another edition of the Weekly Spark, powered by eFuse. What's up, guys? It's OG Pickle. I'm your host. You might have seen me a couple times. What are we, like 5, 6, 7 weeks? I've lost track. It's good to see you. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. We've got some news, notes, scores, updates, things coming at you. Weekly Spark. Let's roll it. Twitch appears to be stepping up their policing of copywritten music being played on live streams all across their platform. Twitch streamers took to Twitter this past weekend showing multiple copywritten strikes, multiple suspensions coming from the Dmca complaints being taken at their channels using copywritten music or music that they definitely do not own. That's right, companies and record labels utilizing the Dmca or Digital Millennial Copyrights Act, that's a fun one, are now reaching out to Twitch and letting them know you must take down those videos, VODs, and clips, more importantly, that contain copywritten music. In turn, Twitch is reaching out to those streamers and handing them copyright strikes, takedown notices, and even suspensions in certain cases, depending on how many complaints have been on a particular channel. Now, guys, if you're new to the streaming world, if you've been in it a long time, do not use copywritten music in your streams. You will get a takedown notice. It's becoming more and more popular, prevalent, as live streaming continues to take off, as Twitch continues to grow. But there are a few things that you can do to prevent being suspended, or just to make yourself more accountable as your Twitch channel grows. Make sure that you delete old clips that contain copywritten music. While this can be a major inconvenience, Twitch does have a section where you can go to your clips and delete things that may contain copywritten music. I would also encourage you to delete old VODs that already have muted sections because you were using copywritten music in it. And third, start to practice utilizing royalty-free music. There's tons of royalty-free music across the world of the internet. Find it and utilize that, but you guys have to stop using copywritten music. You have to buckle down. I'm not trying to be a fun police. I would just hate to see your channel suspended, deleted, or just copyright strikes looming over you, not knowing when you could screw up next. So while you're perusing the world of Twitch, getting ready to hit go on your live stream, take this as a heads up. Be careful, be smart, be actionable about what you're doing on your Twitch channel, because DMC is coming, and I don't see this going away anytime soon. Also, in the Weekly Spark, Sony is pushing back their first major showcase for the Sony PlayStation 5, and for good reason. In wake of global unrest, Sony felt it was more important to let other voices be heard during this time, so their official event has been postponed with no rescheduling in sight. The official PS5 reveal event was originally scheduled to take place on the evening of June 4th, but with recent global events, and you guys, I'm sure, are more than aware, shedding more light on the racial inequalities going on around us, Sony decided to bow out, and for good reason. But we appreciate you, Sony. It's nice to see that you've done this. But when it does air, the showcase will run just over an hour, and it's rumored that we're going to see releases such as Demon's Souls Remastered, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and even the sequel to Marvel's Spider-Man. So, stick to your Weekly Spark, either your digital version or your video version, and we'll continue to keep you updated as Sony provides announcements on the rescheduling of this event. Also, in the Weekly Spark, it's only been out on PC for a few days. Yes, I am talking about Valorant. But Riot Games has already mentioned and suggested they could be exploring the possibility of bringing this new shooter to consoles. Yes, you heard that right. Riot Games is prototyping a version of Valorant to be available on consoles, but there's a catch. They're only going to do this if it can deliver on the same experience that we've become accustomed to on PC. Valorant executive producers were steadfast in saying this is a prototype, this is only a prototype. If the new ports, the new functionalities of the PS5 or the Xbox come out, maybe we'll do it. But we're not entirely sure that the experience will translate from PC to console, and I don't blame them, a la PUBG. Nevertheless, we're excited to see the updates as they continue to roll out. They've amassed almost 3 million daily players across their closed beta, but only time will tell if it will live up to the Fortnites, the Minecrafts, and some of those other large titles being launched. But good luck to you, and maybe we'll see you on console. And our last story in the Weekly Spark, eFuse helped power yet another Fandom Warzone event. This time, it was for the U.S. Navy, and man, it was awesome. Special congrats to Grayson Allen, Gangstas, Kakoa, and my boy Doug is Rope for taking home the 10K prize in that event. If you weren't able to catch it, guys, you can rewatch the VOD on twitch.tv/fandom, where celebrities, streamers, and fans team up to throw down in some Call of Duty Warzone. And that's it. Another episode of the Weekly Spark is in the books. Love seeing you. Love having you here. You cleaned the place up well. Nice, guys. Appreciate you. We'll be back again next week as eFuse powers yet another Weekly Spark. I'm your host, OG Pickle. We'll see ya on eFuse.gg.